All right, so we bow in, we make a fist with our right hand. Andy, stand right here. We make a fist with our right hand and we cover it with the left. Right? This is just like the yin yang balance, right? So this is power and this is restraint. This is strength and right, the ability to hurt. This is understanding that you shouldn't. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right, so it's balance. That's how we do that. So bring the feet all the way together, toe to toe, heel to heel. Make a fist and
Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
bow to advanced, intermediate, and beginner level students, right? So that's how we just show respect. That's just like a handshake. Especially amid what's going on now, that's great. All right, so we'll start with 75 jumping jacks. Do the best that you can. If you need to pause, that's fine. 75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
When we do our push-ups, we like to do our push-ups on our palms and the knees if you need to, or toes if you'd like to do that. So it's up to you, whichever one's best for you. First set of 10.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3,
Good.
sir.
Breathe. Don't forget to
4,
breathe.
sir. 5, sir. 6, sir.
Breathe.
7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10,
Very
sir.
good. Okay, rest. When we rest kneeling, kind of sitting on our feet. That stretches our ankles and our thighs and our knee ligaments. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1,
Sir.
2, sir. 3,
Sir.
4,
Sir. Bend those elbows.
5,
Andy.
sir. 6,
Sir.
7,
Sir.
8,
Sir.
9,
Sir.
10,
Sir. Rest kneeling. Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2,
Sir.
3,
Sir.
4,
Sir.
5,
Sir.
6,
Sir.
7,
Sir.
8,
Sir.
9,
Sir.
10, sir.
You're going to do that on your backs for what we call piston kicks or bicycle crunches. Go ahead, rest on your back. What we try to do is we're going to kick out in front of us, not letting our feet touch the ground, and we're going to try to touch our elbow to the opposite knee, right? So our right elbow to our left knee and vice versa. In doing that, we try to lift our head off the ground, and if you're really strong, you can lift the shoulders off the ground. That's up to you. First set of 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir, 6, sir, 7, sir, 8, sir, 9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Try to test it. Yeah, try to make it test. Begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir.
All good, solid.
4,
Making those
sir,
elbows
5,
touch.
sir,
Mr.
6,
Hogan's
sir,
got it.
7, sir, 8, sir.
Aileen's
9,
doing
sir,
it. Good
10,
job.
sir, 11, sir, 12, sir.
Very
13,
good,
sir,
Andy. Make those
14,
elbows
sir,
touch. Go ahead, make them touch.
15,
Yeah, there you go.
16, sir, 17, sir, 18,
Good,
sir,
Jillian, got
19,
it.
sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir,
Yes, very good, very good.
4, sir, 5, sir.
That's right. Rest. Last set.
Yes, sir.
After this, we're going to stretch. First set of 20, last set of 25, begin.
1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5,
I hear
sir,
Mr.
6,
Hogan's
sir,
count.
7, sir,
I hear
8,
Ms. Hale's
sir,
count.
9, sir, 10, sir, 11, sir, 12, sir, 13, sir, 14, sir, 15, sir, 16, sir, 17, sir, 18, sir, 19, sir, 20, sir, 1, sir, 2, sir, 3, sir, 4, sir, 5, sir.
Very good. Okay, sit up.
Yes, sir.
With the feet straight out in front. Reach up. When you reach up, try to make the back as straight as you can, and then bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Now, some of you might be thinking, why do we count? Well, we count. One, it helps with our fitness level, because you have to take in slightly less oxygen when you talk as you work out. The second aspect of it is, well, one, group effort, right? So all of us are counting together, we're all doing the same thing. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
But in addition, if you have to focus on stretching and counting, you probably are, and you shouldn't be, focused on anything else that happened before you walk through those doors. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
You should be focused on getting your mind in tune with your body by stretching and really focusing on the stretch. So if you're not as far forward as you can, or if you don't feel the stretch, I want you to reach further forward. If you can't quite touch your toes, grab your ankle and pull yourself forward. But you want to make sure you at least feel your stretch. Go ahead, Andy, grab your toes. One leg, there you go. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir.
13, sir.
14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch.
Yes, sir.
And I know it's difficult to count with the mask on, but skip a couple numbers if you need to breathe, but everyone has to count, especially if you're here for leadership. And I'm just about this close to going and grabbing a few sashes. I'm not going to say who, so.
Yes, sir.
Don't make me take your sash off you. You earned it, so keep it. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Go ahead, I hear Ms. Hale's counting here. Jillian. I hear Aileen.
15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir.
I hear Mr. Hogan.
20, sir.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Then forward, touch your nose to your toes. Spin forward, yep. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir.
Go ahead,
12,
go
sir.
ahead.
13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Very good. Seated angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
We just try to straighten the legs, straighten the front leg as much as we can, straighten the back leg as much as we can. There you go, Andy. And then we put one hand on each side of the front leg, and that just holds us up so we're not falling into the floor. So it's like this. And put one foot forward and just slide it. And back to center.
Yes, sir.
So the legs are kind of apart. And we're going to keep turning, keep rotating. 5. Good, Andy. Try to straighten the front leg a little more. There you go. And back to center, a seated angle, legs wide apart. Arms up, back straight. Good. Good, as wide as you can. That's right. Go a little wider. See if you can go a little wider, Andy. That's good. The wider, the better. And if you can't quite go as very wide, you'll get there soon. Go as wide as you can. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Make it back straight.
6, sir. 7, sir.
8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's just reaching to one foot with both of the hands. Try to get both of the hands on the toes. If you can get both of the hands on your toes, kiss your knee. If you can kiss your knee, stay there. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Widen your stretch if you can. Reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
We got one more stretch after this. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir.
5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir.
10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir.
13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. All right, last stretch. Feet straight out in front. We're just going to bend one leg back next to us, next to our hip, and we're going to lean back. You don't have to lay down, but you can if you like. And switch.
Yes, sir.
Stand up. Twist it out, do any additional stretches. All right. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So attention stance is kind of self-explanatory. It's an attention stance. A stance is a way of standing, and I want your attention. So bring your feet together, all the way together, slap your thighs, eyes straight forward, and say, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then just be still. You don't have to think about anything else. You don't have to move your body. You don't have to do anything but what I'm saying. Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
That means make fists with your hands and pull them up by your ribs. It'll kind of make your back a little sore. It'll make you pull your shoulders back, right? It'll give you better posture, but hold here. Very good. And now we're going to say ready stand. So that means bring your fist up to your cheeks like a boxer, right? Step back with the left foot, only touching with the ball of the foot like that, and then bend the knees. Good. We're going to go over some of our basic techniques, and then we're going to do a combination of techniques. So front hand, front punch. We're going to punch straight out, rotating the fist. Tighten the stomach and say height. Height. Like height. Like height. Like height. 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 When we punch, we tighten our stomach, say height, pull it back faster than we put it out. All right, let's see. 1. Height. Look where you punch, straight ahead. Focus your eyes straight ahead. 2. Height. 3. Height. 4. Height. Good, yes. And then as you punch, keep your back hand up. Because if you punch and drop like this, what do you think is going to happen? Boom, they're going to come get you. So keep this up and punch.
Yes, sir.
9. Height. 10. Height. Now we're going to say something, say us. That just means turn the head. Us.
Us.
Turn the head and adjust your feet. And we're going to punch with the other hand the other direction. This is so that we don't have to keep switching the feet and learning left from right. Keep the left foot forward, right? 1. Height. Punching out with the other hand. 2. Height. Good. 3. Height. 4. Height. Punch with the other hand, Andy. 5. Height. 6. Height. 7. Yes. 8. 9. 10. Say us. Yes, very good. Switch your feet again, Andy. So the fists stay up. The fists stay up. This is your protection, right? Stay here. I'm gonna come check. Yes. Not on your side, in front of you. Yes, very good. You don't know which side. Elbows in closer, and then fist pull. There you go. Yes, that looks good. Very good. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's close on. Let's see as far as you can. Yeah, that's good enough. Stay right there. Yes, that's correct. Us.
Us.
Keep your ready stance. Us.
Us.
That's correct. Now, front leg, front kick. Stay here. When I say 1, I want you to lift your knee. 1. When I say 2, I want you to kick out. 2. Right. 3, set the foot down. We're trying to kick with balance, so you want to control your leg. Who's in control of your body? Yourself, right? You control your body. So you show your body that you have power by making your body do what you want it to do. Say 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Alright, so now when I say 1, we're going to do the full motion. Height! And set the foot down.
Yes, sir.
Okay? 1. Height! Keep the fists up. 2. Height! Good job. This elbows in. 3.
Height.
Yes, Andy, that's correct. Keep this foot forward. 4.
Height.
Good. Keep the elbows down, right? Try not to lift as you kick. That exposes the ribs. 7.
Height.
Good. 8.
Height.
9. And so if your right leg gave you trouble, you're kicking with the other leg now. So this one should be a little easier. We're kicking with this front leg, pushing out, pulling back, and setting down. 1, height. 2, height. 3, height. 4, height. Good. 5, height. 6, height. 7, height. 8, height. 9, 10, height. Push. Keep together. So it's important for the muscles, especially if you're growing, to keep them loose, right? By stretching them out and drinking water, right? Go ahead. Reach up, bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
With the legs straight, there you go. One, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir.
And
9,
closer
sir.
than you were.
10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
All right, back up, back up, back up. I'll take the stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready stance. So now we're going to do a combination of those two techniques, right? So we're just going to do our front hand front punch, and as we pull it back, front leg front kick, height,
Height.
front hand front punch, front leg front kick,
Height.
height. Take your time. 1, height. 2, height. 3,
Height.
punch first. 4,
Height.
5,
Height.
good. 6,
Height.
oh, you're kicking high. Kick your fist up. 7,
Height.
8,
Height.
that heel for that front kick. 9, yeah. 10.
Height.
Say, oh, okay. So while we do this combination, here's some things that I want you to try not to do, right? So as you throw your front punch, that's good. Keep this one, keep the back hand up. When you do your kick, try not to do this. The hand that you punched with, right? Because we focus so much on this one that this one kind of does whatever it wants. So when you punch and then you kick like this, what do you think happens? Oh, right, you leave all this open. So instead, punch, pull it straight back where it came from, and then kick. Height!
Height.
Very good. Okay, let's give it a try. 1,
Height.
height. 2, 3, 4. Twist it behind when you punch. 5. Twist first. Twist. And then kick. 6,
Height.
7, 8,
Height.
9. Last one, 10. Take us. Feet go. Now, because those are the most basic striking techniques that we learned, it's always important to practice those because those are also the best ones for self-defense. The most basic techniques, the techniques that you don't have to think a lot about, are usually the ones that you're prone to doing in a self-defense situation. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because it's fight or flight, right? You've heard fight or flight before, you've heard that before. So fight or flight mindset means when you're scared or when something bothers you, either you'll do one of two things. You'll either run away or you'll stay and fight. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was safe courtesy
Courtesy.
and safe respect.
Respect.
So how do we show respect? There's a couple ways that we talk about regularly in class. Well, how are some ways that we show respect while someone is talking?
Eye contact.
Eye contact, making eye contact. So if I'm speaking to you, Sophie, or if I'm speaking to the group, you're looking at me, the person talking. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Not your toes, not outside, not your fingernails, not your sash, not your socks, not your boogers. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what is the second way that we demonstrate respect? While someone's talking, rather.
Not fidgeting. Not fidgeting.
What's he saying? Say it again.
Not moving.
Not moving, right? So fidgeting. So like if someone's talking, you're like, well, that's kind of distracting to the person speaking. So it's better to not look so distracted and just pause for a moment and listen. Anybody know what the third thing is? No? Okay, good. This is a pet peeve of mine. Yes. Say yes, sir. Do you have to say yes, sirs? Yes, sirs. No, sirs. If you don't understand, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. If you do not understand, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Most of the time, you can't tell me no in here, so get that out of your mind. You feel like, oh, I don't want to do that. Okay. Do it. Right? So the expectation of action doesn't change. Does that make sense?
Yes,
But the
sir.
last thing, the third thing that I want to talk about was your eyeballs. So yes, we said make eye contact. If you're making eye contact, are you rolling your eyes?
No, sir.
Right? So if I look at you, or I look at you and I go like this, and then look back at you, what did I just do? Right? So who has control over your body? Who has control over your attitude? You do. You have control over your body and you have control over your attitude. So when you choose to share your attitude or your eye rolling with me, I'm going to say something. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because I did not deserve it. I didn't do anything to you before you came here. I do my job, and that is to challenge you to do what you said you would like to do. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So I'm only holding you accountable for what you said you'd like to do, and that is to receive a challenge. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we show that respect. Don't roll your eyes at me. Say yes, sir, no, sir, if you don't understand, and make eye contact and try not to fidget. Right? Try to make eye contact. Just relax your body and listen. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Remember balance. We follow the 5 hearts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to apprentice, instructor, advanced, intermediate, and beginner level students. Tracer training is missed.